Hello, hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. Greetings, I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic and intuitive reader. This is your weekly reading for June 2nd through June 8th, or whenever you come across this message, Taurus, it is meant for you. Now, the lunation this week is the new moon in Gemini, which is great news for you because that's going to be a new beginning in your second house. That's self-worth, material possessions, finances, right? So this is a great time to reevaluate your income, potentially start a new stream of income. And if you've been following your astrology and your tarot readings for some time, each week we discuss how your sign is being prepared, right, to be an entrepreneur, being pushed into an energy of a greater abundance, to be honest. So let's see what your general message and theme is this week. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a general, then we're going to look at your finances and your relationships, and we'll clarify each sector as well. All right, so what's the theme overall for Taurus this week, please, Spirit? We have deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. Interesting, because that is not necessarily Gemini energy. However, right, this is what I'm picking up. Geminis are very social. Excuse me. I've got all these cards here. Geminis are super social, right? Very talkative, very flirty, outgoing, always playing devil's advocate. And Taurus, you're a fixed sign, just like me. I'm a Scorpio. That can get exhausting, right? It's not that we don't enjoy the energy, but it's certainly different. It's different. So especially because Gemini's, like I said, devil's advocate and always known for maybe talking out of both sides of their neck. That's the expression. So not so much fixed energy. So number 11. 11 is a master number and a gateway number. So this signifies a new chapter coming in when I see the number 11, but it also reads again, deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. So that's interesting. So let's see what else. So with Gemini energy, right, like I said, it's always going to be about looking at both sides of the coin. This is a great time to have intellectually stimulating conversations with your partner, or you could find yourself romantically attracted to someone who just they impressed you with their intellect is how it comes through. Gemini season can also bring about multiple, or how should I say, a variety of opportunity in relationships of all kinds. So we've got the 10 of Swords with the 5 of Cups. Interesting. Looks like some of you guys are dealing with the ending of a situation and maybe lamenting about it, thinking about it from the past. And then we've got Death card. Geez, Scorpio energy. So this is definitely a transition that you're going through, which we're going to clarify, but definitely with this 10 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups a lot of times can be like, you're reminiscing about the past, but it's like you've got other stuff going on, okay? And unfortunately, you've lost the vibes of desire for what you have because you've been focused on what you had or what didn't turn out quite right. So there's something here about turning around and being grateful for what's already in front of you because you cultivated that as well. And then the 10 of Swords, definitely some type of mindset I feel is coming to an end for you. And this is definitely the death and rebirth of it. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but generally that's not, it's really not the energy that I'm picking up, but we'll see how it clarifies. Let's see. It's funny how, how I was saying earlier that you might be needing to get kind of like take a chill pill from all of the Gemini energy. Sure enough, here we go. 7 of Cups showing up. I feel like you're going to have a lot of opportunity to get out of the house and do things, and it might just be all too much, but I feel like you're going to go for it anyway. And you're going to get a lot of attention this week is how I feel. So I don't know. Let's see how that works out for you. But if you're looking for, entertainment, I feel like it's definitely available for you, especially as we get closer to the weekend. All right. What else do we have for Taurus, please? Interesting. So some of you guys might be giving up like a bad habit or changing a cycle of overspending, changing a cycle of overdoing, right? Here is the devil energy. So devil energy is clarifying the 10 of Swords, and devil energy And we'll know more as the cards progress, but that can signify a mental health challenge or an addiction, a depression, right? Even being in a narcissistic relationship, because the or any mindset, quite frankly, where you feel obligated. Because if you see these two people are chained, but loosely chained, they can get out of this situation whenever they want. But the perception is that they're stuck there. You know, you're stuck in a relationship because of the finances. And any relationship, you live with your parents longer than you want to, your parents live with you because of money, you know, you're in a roommate situation. And it's a belief a lot of times that you don't have another option out. So I feel like this week is going to ask of you to take some time to reflect, potentially, to Ace of Pentacles, to reflect on a different way to do things, a different way to approach an obstacle that you're perceiving. All right, so why the Five of Cups? Because, you know, this Gemini new moon, again, new opportunities. Seven of Swords coming through with the Five of Cups. I feel there's this energy of like having been wronged. Maybe you are, this is almost revenge thinking, right? So maybe it's another reason why you're being told to you know, take some time, meditate on it. Remember, Taurus, that whatever you're going through, it's temporary. Quite frankly, it's temporary. And I know that as a fixed earth sign, it doesn't feel temporary. However, it is. And you are a grounded individual. So this is about, you know, maybe just getting in touch a little bit with your emotions and leaning into the vibration of hope that things will change, because they have to. It's a hermetic law, right? It will not stay the same. And this is a card of strategy, and perhaps a strategy of releasing a painful situation. And again, I keep feeling like there's something about you getting your schedule and your budget in place. So there might be something that there about strategizing for an investment as well. So the Death card shows up, excellent, with the Six of Wands. So whatever you're transforming, whatever you are pivoting, especially if it's in business, I'm kind of getting that vibe as well. If you're pivoting, right, your plans on something, which makes sense, Gemini energy, both sides of the coin, you are going to prevail. So that's great energy. I will say this, I'm doing something a little bit different this week with finances. These are empath cards. However, I'm finding that this is a really good way to tap into what is the message, or what do we need to release in our money mindset this week. And I'll show you how this works. Abundance is a mindset. It's hard to grasp because so many of us are like, if it was a mindset, Stasi, I would be rich. Well, it's about meeting the frequency of abundance, meeting the frequency of or the energy of what you want, where it is. And that takes practice and an understanding. So, you know, it's not as easy as it sounds, but once you understand the energetics, it is definitely something to manifest. So this says, here we go. This says, visualize a shield of protection. To protect yourself from toxic people or situations, imagine a shield of white light surrounding your body. It keeps negativity out and lets positivity in. So I want you to look at that, all right? And like I said, visualize a shield of protection. Protect your money mindset, protect your assets, protect your wealth, your investments, because you have to think about it. It's an energetic exchange, right? You put in a great deal of energy to extract your abundance, right? To extract your material gains. And so money can carry an energy of, what's it called, limitations, right? If you were raised in a situation where all you saw were people struggle, or if it was fed to you that money is evil, or money, you know, is the root of all problems, you know, even if you consciously don't think you believe that, there are subconscious deep programming that we have to work through. And tarot is that. Tarot is actually therapy. It's a way to help you navigate life's decisions and challenges. It's not for the drama and trauma of it all. So if you're watching me, it's, you know, I have a background in psychology. This is what we use it with. So let's see how we can alchemize, change our mindset around our money. It's interesting because I'm going to take these cards the way they came out. So I've got the moon card here. They want me to take it, put that there. I've got the 6 of Pentacles here. They want me to take it. And then whatever's under here, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, here we go. We have a progression. I just saw the Tower card, so I feel like there is going to be a sudden shift, but I think it's going to be in your favor. As a matter of fact, I was going to say I didn't feel anything negative when I saw it, and then here's the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. So when this comes up, this is signifying that when you take the advice that Tarot is giving you, the possibilities here are that you're going to have a glow up. You're going to have the sun illuminate, right? Shine on your strengths. This is June and it's harvest season, right? I want you to bear with me while we get these messages because it's going to help you. Here we've got the Moon card. This is Cancer energy, but when I'm looking at your finances, this says to me, all right, look, 1, this is a new moon reading, right? For the week of the 2nd through the 8th, but there's opportunity here that you haven't explored. That's how it's coming through. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. This is being the recipient of charitable donations, right? That's what the card technically means, or you could be the giver. But when we tie all this together, because here we've got the 7 of Pentacles, I feel that there's an energy here of being able to work with other people to get the information that you want. I feel like this is the second time I see Leo energy because we saw the Sun card and we saw here the Strength card. 5 of Cups again. Some of you guys, of course, could be dealing with the Leo. We'll know more in the relationship sector, but I feel that this is giving me a time frame of August. That's what I'm picking up from Spirit. So let's see what other energy shows up so that we can... I'm also hearing be mindful of who you share your ideas with, right? Whatever you're working on, especially tied to your finances, be mindful. Unless it's a professional or someone that you have a trust for because you're going into business with them or considering it. And even then, until you have, because I see this Moon card, until you have something in writing that everything's agreed to, percentages, income, I would say be very careful of saying too much, right? Less is more. Absolutely. So we've got the Moon card with the 5 of Pentacles. All right, 1 second. We've got, wow, the 5 of Cups. This is the 3rd time this shows up. Clarifying the 6 of Pentacles. And then we've got the 4 of Pentacles clarifying the 7 of Pentacles. So this absolutely reflects that energy of the new moon in Gemini in your 2nd house. This is all about restructuring, being strategic, and reworking your investments and finances. I would say that this is a good time to investigate different types of investment options. So there's a couple of things that I want to go through that I'm getting messages for. One is Gemini is the ruler of the hands, the bones, right? The collarbone, the speaking. So there's possibilities if you're an investor, if you're someone who is looking for new opportunities. This is also Gemini season again. So the communication, so handheld communication, new technology, we could see and expect that in the months of June through August, right? Brand new things coming out. That would be an investment opportunity I see. I've also am foreseeing as an investment opportunity for those of you that are authors, right? The ability to translate your work into multiple language has been an option, but now a new translation will come forward and it will be to translate your written work into video. So that will be an option as well as another stream of income somehow. So keep your eyes out for that. Let's see what else. Ooh, that really came through. With these 5s coming, you've got 2 5s back to back telling me that it's time to be adaptable and kind of go with the flow because things are going to change rapidly. I feel once July hits, this is a time of reassessment. This is a time of building that last bit. So in other words, I feel like the first 6 months of this year have been about thinking, revising, planning, looking at it, you know, really 2 of Wands, crafting out how you're going to attack something and what you want your financial future to look like. And now this month of June, it's a little bit of like, all right, let's take a break and really just kind of sit with all the work that we've done so far this year, Gemini energy wants you to explore new ideas, challenge what you've decided on, quite frankly. It's like, you know what, you've made a decision, but now we're going to screw with you, play devil's advocate. Have you thought about going into this business? Have you thought about doing this? No? Well, here's more technological advances. Here's other ways to make money. And it just kind of puts a monkey wrench into your very fixed thinking because you were solid with a plan. And so things are changing rapidly, and the way this is coming through is you're going to have to ground yourself and just be open to possibilities. Lots of changes happening. And here we go. We've got this last section of the week saying, restructure your finances. Be careful of how much you spend, because, there are other opportunities coming forward. So the Seven of Pentacles is like, I've put a lot of work into something. Is anything going to come of it? I need to reserve my finances because this might be, a more challenging month is the perception. However, I do feel that Six of Pentacles, the Moon card, where you're feeling like there is a lack of opportunity, there's something here that you don't see coming for you this week, and it might even be some unexpected income. You can think of this as even like a gift, for example, because here you go. It was this is what it is. I'm hearing it clearly. You just had your season, right? You just had your birthdays, your solar returns. Maybe you're going to meet with somebody and get like a gift of some sort, right? I feel like somebody or somehow there's a little bit of income, nothing too crazy, but like a little bit that you didn't expect. And you're like, oh, I should hold on to this. And that would be a great idea for you, actually, because again, more opportunity unfolds for you as investment opportunities as we approach July, August. But I feel like you're going to be finding out about what it is that, how should I put it? Like this week brings about the energy of investigation, opportunity, and just exploring ideas. I don't know how else to word it. I also feel like this is a good time to start a platform of any type. And if you're looking to, as we get into your relationships, as you are looking to be more, what's the word? Social, get out, do different things. This is a good time. This is a good time to do it. This says 55. You guys might be seeing the number 5. That's your number too. That's your number. And also June is a universal 5 number, right? So we have, June is a 6. And then the year is an 8. That's 14, temperance energy, but that reduces to 5. So this is technically a month associated with your energy this year. So we've got 5-5 here. So comment below and let me know, are you seeing repetitious numbers, angel numbers? This could be an indication if you're seeing a lot of 5s, changes coming for you. And it looks like in the areas of finance and relationship. But this reads, take a bold step forward. This is like shoot your shot, go for it. This is a time, don't be shy. This is a time where anything that you do is going to be well received, right? And if it's a flirt fail, as I like to say, you go for it and it's not going to be embarrassing for anybody. It's no big deal. It's like everybody's in the same boat, having fun. This is an energy as well where you could find yourself exploring different types of relationships, right? You could find yourself in a love triangle, a throuple, a work romance, people coming out of the woodwork for real. So we've got fascinating 5 of Pentacles coming in again. It happened for you in your finance, and now it's happening for you in relationship, and that's a 5-5. And then we've got the 4 of Swords coming through. You've got a lot of And then we've got the 9 of Wands. So, maybe the end of a difficult road when it comes to relationships. This, again, is 4 of Swords, taking a time out. And so when I'm looking up at your general reading and I see that you have the 10 of Swords and the Devil card, and I'm looking at your relationship row, it's really coming across that some of you guys have separated from a difficult relationship, right? Where it was, I'm getting maybe the person was, narcissist vibes or depressed, right? They were dragging you down. I'm hearing they were very committed to their depression, right? They were committed to their pain, and here you are trying to evolve. So maybe that relationship had to come to an end. Whether it's romantic or in a family or a best friend, whatever, there's something here that your evolution called for the ending of that relationship, and there's some healing here to be had. All right. Yeah, actually, because here we've got the Tower card with the Ten of Cups. So this is your family, right? Whatever structure that is for you, and then sudden change and disruption. So let's see what that looks like here for you. And if you're single, this could be that out of nowhere, someone shows up on your doorstep. Truly, we're going to be attracting all kinds. And to attract, you must also release, right? You can't have everything all at once. I mean, you can, but it's a lot to manage, and we're fixed signs, and that's too much work. I should shut my face, because Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups, where you were feeling isolated and left out and, not noticed, right? Maybe you were a little shy. Page of Cups, I feel like you get your umph back and you get out there, and you might be attracting a younger water sign energy, the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone who is very open and adventurous, someone who wants to connect with you. And this would be someone who is a good time, right? They're going to keep the conversation flowing. They're going to keep the energy going. And that might be what you need, actually, because I know that I said it can be a lot to be around all this social energy, but it's not a lot if it's somebody that you are attracted to in all of the ways, right? It's going to be intriguing. It's the socializing with the extras, right? The people that aren't in your everyday, it's the socializing with the people that you aren't trying to get it with. All right. So stop it. So the Four of Swords with the Ace of Cups. You are attracting somebody. You might even, let me tell you something. You might be going away with somebody, right? You might be going away and meet somebody. So this is a general reading, so you're going to have to see how this plays out for you. But this weekend, right, you might be getting some downtime, and in the same breath be in a situation where that unexpected random encounter takes place. And I love that for you. And you know what? I'm looking at the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Swords shows up again. And in my head, I got that feeling of, yeah, this is the end of them feeling beat up. I just heard the spin cycle, like on the dryer, the spin cycle. This is the end of that. Good. God, I feel you, right? We're opposite signs, but I feel you. God, get me off the spin cycle, please. Yes. You're getting off the spin cycle. King of Cups. So, an end of a difficult road. You're attracting someone that is really caring, loving, but not codependent. This person can really balance some things out. And I feel like I dropped a card here. I did. Excuse me, please. This one fell. So, King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's the second time it shows up. And what's interesting is that you've got the younger energy, the more mature energy. So let's take age off the table. This would mean that this is somebody who's both playful but wise, spiritual, deep thinker. And I feel like you're going to find that very stimulating. It's like it's a different, unique energy. They're very social as well, is what I'm hearing. And just adventurous. So let's see how that works out for you. This is some good energy, because I feel like you've been through a big release, right? So comment below. Let me know how that's playing out for you. The month of June is one of harvest. So you have to be well rested, if you can imagine, to reap the benefits of what you've been planting over the last 6 months. So this is a month of enjoyment, right? It really is. And I feel like if you can, because this is being reflected in my clients as well, like I'm hearing it from everyone. If you can just take a break and try to find some fun somewhere in here, it's going to reset your vibe, and it's going to give you that pizzazz you need to pick up the haul, right? Of what to pick up the harvest, and then do something with it. Things are coming together. It may not feel like it right now because I can see that there is some release happening here, but actually with the Scorpio energy being clarified by the Six of Wands, this is saying that release, that transformation is leading you to victory, hands down. Ace of Cups, new beginning in an emotional connection of many types, of any type. I mean, that's going to be amazing, right? It's a release. It's a time to explore the heart-mind connection. It's true. It's time to balance this out because you've been very cerebral, and it's time to sit in this part of yourself. The transformation is real for you guys. So this is shadow work. And I like this deck because for Gemini season, this is going to bring up the polarities of an energy. This reads loneliness versus connection. This is 31, which is, you know, you've got 13 here, Scorpio energy, 31. I know it's not the same thing, but it's the shadow side of Scorpio, if you can just imagine that, right? It's literally the opposite. And so I'm getting this transformation in this sector of life, which reads loneliness versus connection. This week's going to have you exploring, right? Why it is that you've been isolated. You're feeling like you want to do more with people. You've been working a lot on yourself, but you've also been putting time and effort and energy into your pentacles, your projects, your home, right? If you've purchased a home, purchased a car, gone on vacation, spent money recently, all of those things have you feeling some sort of way, exhausted, right? And lonely because you've been working. Take some time. Reset yourself. Four of Swords showed up several times for you. Reset yourself by having fun, by connecting with people with meaningful connections, because that will not drain you, right? And how do you know it's meaningful? Because it's intellectually stimulating and you enjoy it, and you'll enjoy the person because you will see that it's like a soul tribe vibe. So this reads, the advice now here is when you do this and you reset. When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know how or when it will happen. You have to lean into the vibration of hope. It's energetics, right? You can't, it's impossible to always be in the thick of it or always be in the high vibes. We are meant to have a polarity of experiences, a kaleidoscope of experiences. So you will see, right, the universe through several lenses. And it's important that as you transition through your experiences that you recognize that you're in charge of the lens to a degree, right? It doesn't always have to look so heavy. And you can reframe things, alchemize the energy, and remind yourself that it's part of the experience and you're thankful that now you're on the other side of things. And just keep telling yourself that because you're not actually in it if you're remembering it. Right? You can't do both. So, all right. Thank you so much, Taurus. Don't forget to drop some comments, show some love, hit that like button. It really does help my channel grow, guys. And it lets me know that there's somebody's out there listening. Sometimes, you know, as I break out of my Scorpio niche, it has been challenging to get my videos out there. So if you'd like to continue to see this happen, please let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you guys, and I do respond to each and every one of you. Myself, I do. And if you're looking for a more personal experience, please head over to my website at starswithstasi.com. And what else? I think that's going to wrap us up for the week. If you'd like to support me on other platforms, you can find me everywhere at Stars with Stasi. Join the membership group, or again, just drop some comments and show some love. Subscribe today, and let's make this happen. Remember that we're all stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And until next time, Taurus, shine brightly and have a great week ahead.